Quick PSA before the video starts. This video contains stuff that you should never try to recreate, and nobody was harmed in the story that took place in this video. So don't recreate what you see. It's very dangerous and you could get hurt. Alright. So, I was once a wee lad in 5th grade, and in 5th grade I was, like most kids, a perpetual liar. I told lies out the wazoo, but nothing compares to the time I convinced my class that I committed a literal war crime. In 5th grade, I made everybody think I created mustard gas in the classroom. Geneva Convention? More like Geneva, stupid! Yeah. So, this whole shithole begins in the deepest trenches of Earth, elementary school. I had this one teacher, we'll call her Mrs. Strict, because, well, she was strict. Why the hell else would I call her that? Anyways, she had this one thing we'd do called Clean Up Friday. On Clean Up Fridays, we'd clean up. What the hell did you think? She'd give a bunch of 10-year-olds cleaning supplies and leave us to our own devices. What could possibly go wrong? We did this tradition for 3 months before Mrs. Strict unfortunately got diagnosed with cancer. She thankfully made a full recovery, but that's besides the point. We had a new substitute teacher. We'll call her Mrs. Do Whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I get paid $12 an hour. Or Mrs. Not Strict for short. And Mrs. Not Strict was pretty damn lenient. That's what allowed this bullshit to occur. So, one cleanup Friday, I started mixing cleaning supplies. Because why the hell not? Mrs. Not Strict couldn't give 1/10 of a microfuck. Now, quick PSA so I don't get tickled by the banhammer of YouTube. Do not mix cleaning supplies, for Christ's sake. You are going to die. So, anyways, my ass mixed cleaning supplies, and my one friend, we'll call him Blonde because, well, he was blonde, and he told me that if 2 certain chemicals mix, I'm not allowed, I can't believe I don't think I'm allowed to say per YouTube guidelines, but if 2 chemicals mix, it creates a deadly gas known as mustard gas. It was used in wars to kill people. Awful. One of the cleaning supplies that was there had one of the specific chemicals. For simplicity's sake, we'll call it Chemical 1. It was contained in the soap, and as dumbass 5th graders, we thought Clorox wipes contained the second chemical. We'll call Chemical 2. Now, Blonde told me not to mix these, but in spite of him, I fucking mixed them. That's where this whole operation went to hell. I then went around bragging to everybody that I made a fucking illegal gas that would kill us all. And that's where my one friend called the placebo effect comes in. If you don't know what that is, here's a very brief explanation. Brain is told something happened. Thing not really happened. Brain convinces itself that thing happened. Brain faces consequences of thing that not really happened. So basically, everyone was convinced they were breathing in mustard gas. Kids were getting lightheaded, sitting against the wall as if they were gonna have a heart attack or some shit. Everyone was covering their mouth with their shirt over their nose. Shit was going down. Then Mrs. Not Strict noticed and said, "Hey, what is this about?" Kids told her what was happening, and she went up to me and Blonde and said, "I know what this is about. Nothing happened. There is none." Like she was avoiding the term mustard gas for some fucking reason. But anyways, that's besides the point. None of our asses believed her, so we kept on doing our usual shit. Eventually, we get released and can finally breathe normally again. Now, you, as the viewer, might be thinking, this story leads nowhere. What have I been doing with my life? And yeah, you're fucking right. No lesson was learned, nothing changed. Hell, next cleanup Friday I did the same fucking thing and everyone fell for it again. So the moral of the story is don't mix cleaning supplies, I guess. I don't know, there's no real moral. If both chemicals were in the supplies Mrs. Strict had available, we'd all be fucking dead. The end. Yay!